All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for coming over. We're on the Real Life Productions channel, which I'll leave in the description so you guys can check out more. Says here, Jaguar Wright alleges Jay-Z said he would make her disappear and never make it. You know, like I said, you got everything going on with Diddy, the Drake, Trump, now even Biden. Jay-Z been flying under the radar. He been flying under the radar. But we gonna check this out. Shout out to all the good humans. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
You were supposed to disappear, Jack. You were supposed to disappear.
He tried. When I think about that night at 4040, and he told me he was going to make sure that the world never knew about me.
Oh,
He was going to make sure I disappeared. And I looked at him and I said, I don't know, Sean. It's a big world. We'll see.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just real life street stars. Know what time it is.
see what she got to say.
And that's
Yeah.
just a blessing itself because
And
again,
then reintroducing the world to all of the Philadelphia content.
there you go.
And to be able to put all of that back up for everyone that was there before who that got taken away from, and to be able to give them Jay-Z Unplugged again, because we will be uploading Jay-Z Unplugged to the new Philadelphia Broadcasting Network in the next 10 days.
Before she continues, let me just say this real quick. Because I know a lot of people be on the fence about is what she's saying true. And I always say people don't like her delivery. They say she be too over the top, too dramatic, whatever. My whole thing is when stuff comes out that she said, make sure you get on there and I ain't telling you to apologize or nothing, but show her some love. Because like I said, when that Cassie video came out, everybody said Jaguar was right. You know, their minds were blown. Their minds were blown. Just give her props.
I think part of the reason why they went so hard after the network the first time was just because I put that up.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm going to put it up again because I can. Because that's just as much my legacy as it is yours, Sean, especially at this point.
Calling him by his government.
And I want the world to see it. And I want everybody to have an opportunity to witness what you tried to slump because you couldn't get me to say yes.
You were supposed to disappear, Jack. You were supposed to disappear.
He tried. When I think about that night at 4040, and he told me he was going to make sure that the world never knew about me. He was going to make sure I disappeared. And I looked at him and I said, I don't know, Sean. It's a big world. We'll see.
So what do you think your talent is?
Huh?
I don't know yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and say as beautiful as your singing is, it's gotta be your voice. Cause if you never sung again, your voice has reached the heavens. I mean, you're touching millions and millions and millions. And that's some people can never even say they've done with their song.
True.
So, I mean,
And now, guess what I get to do? Everyone who has been listening, in about 2 months, they'll be able to go to realjag.com and they'll be able to stream all the Jaguar Wright music they want to hear that has never been released before,
Right.
that has never been heard.
Give her props.
And you won't have to worry about whether or not people were hurt.
And you know, it's a lot of people, they see a lot of videos where she's talking and, you know, bringing up stuff that she's seen and she knows about. It's a lot of people who don't even know that she's the actual singer. You know, people, I be seeing comments where people be like, man, how does she know all this stuff? You know, I'm like, bro, she was literally in there. You know, one of Jay-Z's most popular songs, she's, you know, singing on there with him. And people still question like her worth or her I can't think of the word I'm trying to say right now. But yeah, she has, you talking about somebody with inside information. Yes, indeed. I feel like another thing is like she probably has something set up to where if something happens to her, it's like, boom, something's going to be released. That's super duper duper heavy, you know? Because I know she knows a lot.
Make it. It's all cruelty-free music. And that is the last thing, our campaign. Odell and I have decided to make it a go. We're going to do it. It's up and running, cruelty-free-artistry.org. We're real.
Two things, Jack.
Yes.
You will be hopefully singing live somewhere, hopefully. But also Tokyo Tony, we spoke on that.
Yeah.
Y'all saw each other in person, and that possibly can be seen as
that
soon as
will
possible
be seen
on
on Philadelphia.
And Jack, just the last thing we got to ask you for the fans and the viewers, I just really want to know what's the end game?
Cruelty-free artistry. Period. If I have a position to stand on, all of this pain to create all of this happiness and no one knows what's really going on. If you knew how Clive Davis used to torture Luther Vandross,
Lord have mercy.
it might make you look at some of those Luther Vandross albums a little different. You know, like even when we did One's Gotta Go, I went back and I listened
And
to
I be saying that, man, when you can really, like, when I do a music reaction and you really find out what the song is about, or when, you know, an artist, because I always say, is this song truth? Is it someone else's truth? But when you find out an artist is singing about some stuff that they actually been through and they being extremely vulnerable, man, that's huge. The song does hit different. You know, it makes you want to go back and listen to more.
what I had to say about Prince and Michael Jackson. And I tripled down on that. If it could have spared him being a victim, fuck that music. You know, we shouldn't have to naturally expect as artists that we're going to have to be victimized to get ahead. How does something that God gave us that brings so much joy end up in such fucked up shit all the time? I want to be able to look at a young artist and see her grow up and know she never had to have what happened to me happen to her to get a Grammy, to get a sold out tour, to get a movie. That's my end game at this point. Can we make good art without having to hurt someone to do it?
Sheesh. Don't seem like it. Don't seem
Can
like
we
it.
send our kids to auditions and pray to God they don't get fucking touched? You know, is that really asking for so much?
Amen. Well, I was talking to my mama today and she said, do you think that girl Jaguar really be telling the truth? I said, I don't know how you see it online, but if you was in there with her and she looks you dead in your eye, you gonna know that she is. With that being said, Jaguar Wright, you are a real life street star.
1 million!
1 million!
and many, many more. Because I promise you, you coming here is your blessing, and it's our honor.
Again, man. Thank you. Again, my wife brought me food. Again, think what you want to think about her. But like I said, a lot of stuff she has talked about has been, shown to be true. So again, man, if you can, just keep an open mind. Some people just don't care about this stuff. I do, because it's the music. It's, you want to just know who and what you're supporting. It's one thing if you're blindly, like, you don't know. But a lot of this stuff been going on for years, and I feel now there's enough information out there for people to research, But, I mean, she, they didn't talk a lot about what the title is, but yeah, I get it. All right. Peace out. Thanks for watching.